what's up? Welcome back to the No Studio Podcast. I'm your host, Jet.
And I'm Reindeer.
And we also have...
Boris from the North, your special guest for this evening. What's going on?
Boom. Into the first topic, we're going to talk about fake friendships.
Woo!
So far, Boris, what's your thoughts on fake friendships, man? Speak to me.
They're not hard to spot out. You know, there's various ways. For instance, if you're kicking it with a bunch of, your quote-unquote friends, and they're being chill with you and shit, but then some shorties roll through and they start being a bird to you to try to impress them, that's a fake friend right there, you can tell. And it also shows that they don't really have much game. Not to say I'm Mr. Chick Maverick myself, but to insult your own friends just to try to get pussy, it's just a fucking desperate attempt. Those are people you don't really want in your life to begin with, And there's other various ways, even on social media, right? If someone was talking bad about you, and people claim to see you as a friend, but they're hardly liking your post, but they're always liking that person's post. That's a fake friend right there. It's they're trying to play both sides and shit, right? And things like that in life, you can't confront everything in life. You can't confront every little thing, right? Otherwise, you're going to just be tired trying to correct everybody. So, things like that, you just got to see it and just play the game, right? You don't have to address it all the time. Maybe there'll be a time and place where you can. Other than that, you just see it, you take notice of it, and you just observe and sit back.
100%, yo. And it's also, most people, if you think about it, they always say in high school you really find out who your true friends are.
Mm-hmm.
High school, yeah, it's about getting your grades, making sure your stuff's good, and graduating, and finding that college or finding whatever you want, right? Whatever you want to do in the future later on, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But for me, I think high school is more about the connections and the people you meet, right?
Yep.
That's how you connect your way. That's how you make
the curriculum's crooked, bro.
Exactly. That's how.
When you go to high school, it's just to socialize, network, build up your skills.
To
college
be honest,
too.
A while ago, I went to Hannah's Wonderland, right?
Okay.
With a couple of my friends, and
cool.
I'm not gonna name any friends because they might be
sure.
watching the video. But how do you guys? But
real friends or fake friends?
A bit of the in between.
Okay.
A bit of both.
Yeah.
Like a bit of both. I'm not gonna name names. But
for sure, bro.
So some of them like to. They're my friend likes Andrew Tate, he's an Andrew Tate follower, and they're saying that I praise Andrew Tate and stuff, and I'm they're oh, he's they try and label me as a misogynist in front of the girls so they can get some.
You know what? It's always the good-looking girls that love Andrew Tate.
Yeah, and then
what's funny? Exactly. No, you're right. Though you're right.
Yeah, and then what's funny is most of them, if they tried that too, they actually wanted to talk to me more because they And then I had a girlfriend at the time, so I was not even trying to talk to them.
Andrew Tate is so misunderstood. It's not even funny.
No, he is though.
Sure, he said some crazy things at the beginning of 2020, but as someone who's been in entertainment myself, I knew what he was doing. At least I have a good idea.
100%, yeah.
You say a bunch of crazy shit to get a bunch of people's attention, and then it's boom, now I got your attention. Now I'm gonna make you learn some things that you need to learn in life, type deal. And he's been saying gold and gems since then. I don't think he hates women. Same thing with his brother, And let me go back to what I said when I said it's usually the hot ones who like them. I'm not saying there's women out there that if you don't like them, you're ugly. I'm just saying a lot of times it's the high status kind of women who end up liking him, and it's normally the kind who don't, for whatever reason, who just throw this whole rhetoric that he's a misogynist and all this stuff. But in reality, man, there's been various women who come out and say that he treats them with the utmost respect, and that on top of that, they always felt safe around him. That's it.
100%. Because he always has videos, and if you actually listen to him and you listen to the words that he speaks about, he always says, open up the door, be polite, help the old lady cross the street, even if you donate $10 to charity and no one sees it.
Yeah.
Because then know in your heart that you're pure to God and you're showing that you're actually trying, right?
Yeah. I don't worship the guy, but I think he's heavily misunderstood.
100%.
I think as a human being, you shouldn't be worshiping another human being. Not saying you do. I'm just saying, no, I think your friends are just teasing you a little bit, right?
Yeah, but I don't really like worship him. I kind of just look up to it because it's kind of like a
bro, in this day and age,
like something like to follow. Not like I'm not trying to be Andrew Tate.
No, you're trying to be a better version of yourself as a man, and he teaches it.
It's so crazy.
Same thing with Jay Waller and all of them.
Oh yeah, because you can talk to a girl like nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Like for example, I'm talking to a girl, right? I'm not gonna say names, whatever, obviously, but I was talking to her and I'm like, I treat you so well. I'm a gentleman. When we hung out, I opened up the door for you. I bought everything for you. I'm not gonna let you pay for the first date. I did this and I did that for you, right? Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, where'd you get that from? I'm like, well, I got it from my mother, and I also get it from myself, and I get it from Andrew Tate, cause he da-da-da-da. And she's like, I don't even know who he is, right? And I was super surprised when she told me that she didn't know who he was, and I'm like, no way, really? I'm like, you're this like gorgeous, and you have no idea who he is, right? A little flirting right there, and then like I showed her, and she's like, oh wow, such an amazing, wonderful guy. Yeah,
you know how that could be also a good sign about her? That shows that she's not on social media that often.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's crazy because there's no like bikini photos or nothing, right?
Okay, yeah.
And like most people will be like, oh, but you're so insecure.
As soon as I see a bikini photo, it's an instant like.
Oh yeah.
Follow. For me at least, because people will be like, oh, you're insecure, right? But
I mean, bikinis, I don't really care because like it's a swimsuit, but like. However a woman lives her life, I'm not judging, but I do have my preference, and I wouldn't like my girlfriend to be, showing half-naked photos of herself all over the internet and stuff like that. It just isn't for me. And a lot of people would hear that and see it as I'm judging or being insecure. Yo, live your life the way you want. I'm just saying, it's my personal preference. Just says how you have yours, I'm allowed to have mine. That's
exactly.
It. Right?
Yeah, but the people that come at you when you're like, what, like you don't want to date girls that are this race, or you don't want to date fat girls. It's like no, like it's personal preference.
It doesn't make you a bad person,
And it's not even insecurity. It's just more like, because as men we know how men are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you have to see it like that is if you go to a club and you go out somewhere and let's say something happens to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be living with that because I know I couldn't help you in the time. Right? I wasn't there to help you. So if you go to a club and you get harassed.
Yeah, which
and I'm not there.
No man should do, regardless of how any woman is dressed. But the way the world works is, there's a lot of guys out there that are pigs like that, right?
Oh yeah.
So.
Saying this now, like most of you men actually need to like take respect for your women. Like women are very emotional people. Right? Like very emotional people. They're always emotional. They're always, sometimes they're gonna cry, sometimes they're gonna get upset, sometimes they're gonna do this and that.
You gotta have patience, man. You gotta be able to understand.
Women are emotional creatures, and you have to be there for them like 100% of the time. You have to be the rock she wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Don't just sit there and be like upset and start getting mad at her. Mm-hmm. And if something happens, if there's a mistake that comes up between you two, fix it. Don't go to bed upset. Don't go to bed mad.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing in this day and age with dating, man. Like. There's been times, where I was in the dating market and some things wouldn't last that long because it's like a problem would occur and like they don't want to talk about it. They just, want to just brush it off and like never speak to you again. It's like, yo, like how do you expect to find someone if like it's not like you're trying to love. It's just you're trying to love just to have the status for it, so like you can take Instagram photos and just look cute and shit like that. Because like if you really were trying to love, you would try to fix problems. That you would really have a care towards someone to the point that you would want to fix it instead of just trying to vanish.
100%. You got any thoughts on that? Want to speak upon it?
I mean, like recently, since like I've been out of a relationship for a while now, like I've been talking to like other girls, like not like too seriously, like kind of just like talking to them as like people, because like women are people too. But like, yeah, I honestly feel that like the modern girls are just like I don't know, they're just not it.
No. A lot of them are very immature, and they just
most of them are.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
I'm trying to find that.
Wish them well, but it's like I like mine around my age or in the 30s.
I'm trying to find that 1900 love, man.
Oh yeah.
Where you
1900.
Because bro, that love is when the love was actually like real. Like that.
There was a stable foundation back then, right? But like, here's the thing with this new day and age, gentlemen. They push to get the parents out of the home. They raise up inflation and make it harder to live. So now the wife has to get a job and go out and work and all this stuff. And the school takes care of the kids now. And and the curriculum chooses what they want to teach. So the parents aren't at home and it's not creating a healthy foundation. Back then there was a healthy foundation. You could be an average man, work a job in a factory, drop out of high school at like fucking grade 11. Am I allowed to swear on here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Grade 11, and work in a factory and like have a stable income, while the woman, the wife, she nurtures happily, and like see. A lot of men will just be like, you know, oh, women have to be submissive, yada. But like, you have to be a man that a woman is willing to submit to. You don't force submission onto a woman. A woman with her natural instincts would want to submit to a man that she doesn't have to worry about when things go wrong. She can just turn the switch off in her head, and she trusts her man to be masculine and capable. If you're just a slob all day watching porn, jerking your meat, and eating a bunch of, you know, just unhealthy food and not getting exercise and not trying to find motion to build in your life, why would a woman want to submit to that? And it doesn't make her a gold digger or a slut or anything like that for not wanting to submit to that. You know, you have to be a man that a good woman is willing to submit to.
100%. Most people misunderstand women for gold diggers. Like most men are like, oh, she left me, she's a gold digger, or oh, she left me because she cheated on me. Or
no accountability.
Bro, the reason why she left you is because you're not the man. Slob. You're not the man that you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right? And most of you don't want to hear that.
And I wouldn't even say that I'm that man yet, bro. Like, when was the last time I've been in a relationship? Like fucking, I think like a few years ago. But still, it's still quite a while and shit. And it's because, like, you know, I'm trying to find my place in the world still. I'm trying to find motion in my life.
100%.
So it's like, I'm not here to scold anyone, but it's like, if you have this sense of entitlement, you're sadly mistaken.
Agreed. Got any thoughts on that?
Yeah. Yeah, I was telling my brother earlier today, because I was, like, giving him some life tips, like some older brother tips and stuff like that. And I was telling him, like, you can't just, like, go out there with, like, no plan, like, just do nothing. Like, just say you're going to do stuff. Because, like, we have this one friend, like, we're not going to name names, but, like, he'll say some stuff, and then he doesn't do it. I was telling my brother, I'm like, you can't just, like, have a goal, or, like, want to do something, or have, like, idea for your life.
Yeah.
And just, like, go out there and just only do the work when you feel like doing the work.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell them, like, you can't just do things when you feel like it. Like,
and you know what? You get the best workout when you don't want to do it. Yeah. I've noticed that. There'll be times where it's like,
100%.
Yeah, I get up and I'm ready, and it's like, you know, it's an average normal workout. But the times where it's like, I don't want to do fucking shit, but I still get up, I still go outside whenever the weather's nice, and I still, you know, do some curls, you know, do my routine, and it's like, you know, I get such a nice sweat in, and afterwards I have all this energy, and it's like, I can take on fucking Mount Everest, you know.
I feel that, like, you feel like you can just take on the whole world.
Yeah, and it's all from the discipline. I think that, you know, I don't know about science, but like. From experience, man, that has to like develop some fucking form of testosterone. I know working out in general does, but it's like I think just the discipline when you don't want to do it, man, because it's like you feel 20 times more of a boost when you don't want to do it than you do when you feel like doing it. That's just me. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone else, but that's how my body.
I feel that, man. Like sometimes I wake up and it's like, oh fuck, I don't want to go to work.
Yeah.
But you know what it also is, like people need to switch the mentality that they think. You know, like because people. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? You need to switch the way that you think. Some people are like, people are always like, I have to go to work. Yeah. At least you have a job.
Yeah.
I have to go pick up the kids.
Yeah.
At least you have kids, right? Yeah. Oh, I have to go to this family meeting. At least you have family that actually loves you and cares about you.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have that, your life would have been much worse, right?
It's like today with my eyes, bro. Because before I got here, I went to an eye appointment because I had to get contacts, and it's like I was like tripping the whole time. It's like, fuck, man, I have to do this every single day when I get contacts. And then I was thinking, it's like, there's people who don't even have eyes. There's people, you know, who have one eye or no eyes. People who are just, it's pitch black kind of blindness. And it's like I'm bitching over some contacts because it's a little uncomfortable to put in.
Exactly.
But with practice, it'll come natural over time.
People let their uncomfortability get to them way too often.
Yeah.
Way too often, like. Just because when you're uncomfortable, it makes you have growth, right? Because when you're uncomfortable, let's say, I have to go. If I was to go to another podcast, right, and I'm meeting new people, and I'm like, fuck, I'm scared, I don't want to meet them, right? Yeah. You walk in there, you walk in confidently, you introduce yourself, you sit down, you talk, and you do what you have to do, and then you leave.
Yeah.
Right. And people have to be so hard on themselves, because like I'm so hard on myself, right? Like, even when I go to the gym, and let's say if I mess up something, I'm like, fuck, I messed up, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, see, I like that. You know why? Because in this day and age, a lot of people are so quick to be like, oh, I'm a good person, you know, and they don't like look at the whole things I have to fix. Me, and I'm sure there's people like me, who are still trying to wonder if they're doing good enough to be considered a good fucking person. Yeah. You know, I feel like, you know, we all, like you said, set down to just too much comfortability these days. Like, I don't have to fix myself. Whatever. This is just who I am. Accept that. No, it's good to accept that you have issues, but what are you going to do about it next? You know, you can't just sit there and just, expect the world to fucking accept
just like falling
that you
your
have
hands.
problems.
Nobody's going to come and save you.
Yeah, exactly. No one's coming to save you, especially if you're a man. Nobody gives a flying fuck. And I say that because I'm not a woman. I don't know what it's like to be a woman, and I'm not claiming to.
Either.
But it's, like fucking...
Every man...
Nobody cares when you're a man.
You know what it is, too, is I think when most men... what is it? Like, let's use the game GTA, for example, right? You start off with absolutely nothing, right? You have no money, you have nothing. You start as a fucking, like, a robot.
Yeah.
Right? That's the same in life. You get born and you start off with nothing. In the game, you have to build your value as a man. You have to become like top boss,
especially online.
this much money,
GTA Online,
Now think about it. In real life, build the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to build your life up, right? Get strong, be intelligent, make you look attractive, make money, And if you don't have that, your life ain't gonna be what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Do you really want to live your life to the point where it's like, fuck, I can't wake up with the mentality knowing like I'm living my life to the potential that I'm not living it to.
And you see yourself as this important figure, but that's only in your mind until you apply the work. Just because you see yourself as that doesn't mean people are going to see you as that. You can't just demand respect. You have to fucking work on yourself. And that's a part of respecting yourself. So many people take issue with the saying that, no one can love you unless you love yourself. For some reason, people just get all worked up about that saying. But it is a true saying. How selfish it is of you to think that because you're fucked up, someone has to tolerate your shit and love you because it's the nice thing to do. No, man. Like, because you got problems, you have to make it harder for other people? No, you have to put in the work to love yourself. And once you acquire that, people can love you. People can respect you, bro. Like, look, I've been a really depressed man, and I've been a really happy fucking man. And I can tell you right now, the times where I wanted to put a moonroof in the back of my head, fucking people wouldn't even look my way. They would just see the sluggish me walk in, messy hair, looking like a slob, and they wouldn't look my way. But the times where I was on top of my game, had my hair slicked back, nice cologne, looking all motherfucking dandy and shit, people would walk by and just nod their head at me. It's like when you take care of yourself, people feed off of it.
Oh, 100%.
100%, man.
Yeah. I was telling my brother actually how to put cologne on properly today.
Yeah,
I love cologne. He doesn't know how. He's only 13.
Oh, God bless, man. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you gotta go in, take a shower,
Yeah.
put on the lotion.
Yeah.
One hand, don't rub it in.
Yeah.
Neck, behind the neck.
Yeah. Yo, you know what I do?
That's what you do.
Freaking, I get shaving cream and I put it on a cloth and I get just wet it. And I wet it just so you know that shaving cream smell? It smells so good. I just pat it on my neck, my back, and my face, and then I also apply cologne and shit.
Yeah.
And bro, it's the way I smell. It's like.
People need to take care of themselves too. Like hygiene's so important.
Oh, really important.
So important.
Really important.
Because then you'll even for money and stuff. Like if I'm in a room, right, and someone comes in and they have a nice suit, they're dressed well, and they smell well, and they look fit, right off the bat that they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Right, but if someone comes in and they're a little bit overweight and don't look dressed and don't smell good, that it's not going to go as you want it to go, right?
Yeah.
That's why I say that a lot of people need to actually
take
care of your mental health. Not even mental, but physically too.
Yeah.
Make sure you look good, right? Because if you don't look good, a lot of things ain't gonna come your way.
Yeah, it's true.
So
and it's like we're not saying you have to be like fucking Mr. Chisel Jaw, or
who's
a good looking guy? Who's a good looking guy like Zac Efron or some shit? You don't need to look like that. It's just be presentable. Right now I'm not. It's what day is it today? Friday. It's a Friday. Came back from the doctors. I got my excuse.
But it's fine.
I'm still presentable though. You don't have to wear a suit all the time. One day though, you're gonna see me in a suit every single day. I tell you that.
Eventually, it's gonna happen.
Oh, bro, every fucking day. I like those red sports suits. Gangsta shit.
I have a suit. I paid maybe 200 max for it.
Yeah.
And I don't wear that often, but it looks good.
Yeah.
But people really gotta take action on what they wear, because what you wear is a big sign of who you are.
When I'm dressed like a slob, bro, I don't feel like getting anything done. When I dress nice, I feel like I'm set in life.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I can do things. It's weird. Even back when I used to skateboard all the time, bro, if I didn't have a good wardrobe on, I wouldn't be able to skateboard properly. But when I had a nice, comfortable, good-looking fit, to wear in streetwear, I'd be crushing it. One of the best skate sessions I've ever had is when I was wearing good outfits that were comfortable and looked proper.
That's what I feel like. I'll walk into the gym, right, and I'll have like a nice black tank top on,
Yep.
nice pants, or maybe like shorts or whatever, right? Nice shoes. And I'll walk with my headphones, hat. Bro, I'm in there and I'm thinking I'm the shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to the bench and I'm thinking I'm the shit.
How you dress alters
right?
your
And
mood, man.
And bro, it just makes me feel like I can lift more.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Harvard did a study on that, bro.
It has to be a thing out there.
Huge.
Yeah, but
huge.
I was looking at the study the other day. I was watching a YouTube video. There's like a study that like if you dress like more intelligent, then like you'll like perform better.
It's like you trick your brain.
It was like I think the study was like they put like kids in a room basically, and they gave them like a what's it called? Like a lab coat, and they put the lab coat on, and they told them it was like one group. They told them, oh, it's just a regular coat. And there was like another group where they told them it's like a science like lab coat.
Yeah.
And the other group performed better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's ways you gotta find out to trick your mind.
100%. Even going back to fake friends.
Otherwise, your mind is gonna trick you.
100%. Even going back to fake friends, like you have to have that good mentality, that good friend group around you. That's gonna be like.
Oh yeah, man.
I say this all the time. Even when I'm with him, like he'll bitch me out over even when I don't want to do something, right? And I'll do it to him. Like if he doesn't want to do something, like. Bro, like, do you want to be average today or like what?
Yeah, I was at the gym last week and bro's like, bro, just do your squats, man. Like, just do your squats already.
Get it over with.
Because he was sitting there.
It's a Band-Aid, bro.
It's been like 10 minutes. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you gonna do your set? Or you gonna sit here and yap? He's like, bro, give me a minute. I'm like, you're wasting time, but you could be sitting here right now doing your set, getting big, right?
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, for sure, man. That's why it's good to have a friend to give you that kick in the head.
You gotta have the friend that just doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. Right, the one that will call you out when you're lowest. Like
on top of that, though, there's some people who think they're being that friend, and they are just trying to really put you down. And then when you call them out on that, they'll just try to be like, it's just because I want what's best for you and shit like that. But really, they're trying to kind of stir you into their world and because they see potential in you almost, and it's like they don't want you to reach it because then if you reach it, they're like stuck, and here you are, right? They want you to be fucking up with them because it brings up their own insecurities. So you also got to be very mindful of that because, there are friends like that who are the good asshole and there's friends like that who aren't, but they're playing the role of the good asshole just to lure you in.
Yeah.
So just something to be cautious of.
Yeah.
100%. Like you can realize when someone's real and when someone's fake.
Yeah.
I remember that one time when we were at the gym and we were with a friend and we were like doing I think we were doing abs like we're doing planks. Okay. And we're basically like, okay, so the last one. So it's basically not the last one, but it was like whoever like fails the plank first, like we're basically gonna make fun of you for the rest of the week. So our one friend, he starts like getting mad and he just starts like pushing us as we're doing planks because he's already like fallen over. So he just started like whining and like raging, and he starts like pushing me over. I start like. Because I was watching like some David Goggins videos before I got to the gym, and I'm just like, you don't know me. So stay hard. Stay hard.
Yo, what's that one video of that fat guy who like offered him a cookie, and then he was like, "You need to fucking stop, man."
I feel like I've seen that video.
Yeah, I think it was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Man, they're all good people though. Like if you,
they are, man.
Like nowadays, if you listen to Tank, David Goggins, Jay Waller,
all of them, bro. Even Sean Strickland.
They give you something that you're
Tristan
not
the man,
get.
bro. Very classy. Yeah. Sorry, say that again, brother.
Like if you listen to those type of people, like they're gonna give you something that most don't.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, before you never knew them, the influencers that we had before. Oh my God, let me break it down. Bro, we had KSI, we had Jake Paul. These aren't even influencers.
No,
they make videos to make you laugh and to have fun. But why do you want to have fun when you know?
But like the thing is, the fun they have is usually at others' expenses. It's it's just it's not giving the younger generation a good idea of how to be. Pardon?
Leafy is here.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, like he makes like commentary videos. He just like makes fun of people.
I know Aiden Ross and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Aiden Ross. Bro,
he's a dickhead, man. Shit. He's funny, but he's a dickhead at the same time.
I remember him and Andrew did a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
It was the
Andrew
funniest
was
shit.
roasting the shit out of him, just cutting him up. Man.
I remember there was some guy like that sent like a donation. It was like,
funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
He was like, thank you, Aiden. Like I've been in a wheelchair for 15 years now. And then he's like, my friend finally showed me your stream, and I'm so glad that you helped me finally get out of my wheelchair to turn your fucking stream off. I started dying. It was the most funniest clip ever. It's so.
Those are guys that you just really want to grab a beer with, man. Like that, you really want to have around you as mentors, because on their podcast and their content, you know, they drop gems. But have, you know, when you see the videos of just them just chilling and being, it's like that's manhood right there, man. That's a brotherhood.
Oh, yeah.
Just the way they are with their suits, dancing and laughing and throwing each other's in the pools and shit, just having a good time. Like at the end of the day, man, it's like that's a form of brotherhood that you want to have. Like,
yeah, it's always just videos of Luke just getting thrown into the pool.
Like, bro, I've dealt with so many fake friends that, you know, if I were to ever get married, I honestly couldn't think of a wedding party.
Damn.
I've dealt with that many fake, bro. I'm by myself almost every fucking day because I just want to be around the right people, and it's so hard to find in this fucking city. Oh, bro, it's brutal, man. I think I need to get out there. It is really hard. That's what I think I need to do.
It's actually hard to find people that actually care.
It is, man. It is. You know.
I want to talk about though, like overthinking.
Overthinking.
That's a big one.
That's a tough one, man.
Because I was actually thinking I had that happen earlier.
Bro's over here getting FOMO or something.
My opinion on that is more of a spiritual standpoint. Like, I think that stuff is just demons. You know, they say in the Bible that, you know, stuff like anxiety and all that, it comes from, you know, demonic entities just really trying to throw you off your game. So I believe in prayer and actually just giving it to God. I'm not always the best at it, but like I believe in that, because like there's times where I did successfully handed it to God, Jesus, and I felt relieved. But then there's also times where I slipped. Here's the thing with God, right? You obey Him, the more you don't push yourself away from Him. We often feel like He's abandoned us, but when we're out there sinning a lot, partaking in all these worldly desires, we are pushing ourselves away from Him. So when we are being more obedient than usual, we have more of a relationship for Him, so He's able to talk to us more. He's able to, you know, help us out more. And so it's a lot easier to give these worries to God. But when you are sinning a lot, it's a lot harder to. So I find myself in my room sometimes saying that, Lord, just take it from me, man. Just take it from me and put it in your hands. And the fact that I've been sinning so much, it's kind of a lot harder for Him to take it from me, because I'm kind of like pulling it out of His reach type deal, right? Mm-hmm. So it's really difficult, but I think, you know, if you just really surrender yourself to God, even if you aren't a believer, if you say, look, if you're real, if you do exist, show yourself to me, prove yourself to me. And what often will happen, a good indicator that He's about to answer your prayers is like when you forget that you even asked Him that. And out of nowhere, something spontaneous will happen, whether if it's the next day or maybe within the same day or maybe a few days later. God's timing is always perfect, but He will grant you an answer, and only between you and Him will know that it was Him. And I think from there you can definitely develop your relationship with Jesus, and it makes it a lot harder to overthink, depending on if you choose to fall back into these worldly desires, which is hard, man. We're going to slip. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think when you are good at being obedient and you have more of a relationship with Christ, I think a lot of things have more... I think it's a lot easier to not overthink because it comes naturally at that point, right? I had an encounter with Jesus once, man. And I was really going through it, bro. I really thought I was going to be like ruined. I thought like my whole life was just going to like... It's going to be a lot hard for me to function in the world, because you know, some things happened. I felt the words while I was in the suffering. It's like when you hear God, you don't hear Him like through your ears, you feel the words. And I felt the words, "What are you worried about, son? I'm right here." Mm-hmm. Like I felt those words. Like it's like my mind heard those words. And the moment those words were spoken during my suffering, I felt so warm, I felt so cradled, I felt so loved. I just spent the whole day laying in my bed with the warmth of Christ over me. And it's like that day that I was suffering was better than any day where I had the greatest times of my life. So a time where I wasn't in suffering couldn't even compare to being as great as the times where I was suffering, because I had Christ with me when I was suffering, as opposed to those times when that I considered a great moment where I didn't have Him with me. That's how strong Jesus' love is.
Damn.
Yeah, I kind of went off.
No, that's crazy though. That's good. Fuck. A lot of people actually need to hear that though.
Yeah, man.
Like,
He's real, bro. He's legit, and He is coming back.
I say this to people all the time.
Call me crazy. He is. I'm shy from that.
When you pray, like let's say whenever there's a quote that's heard, when you pray, just know that there's always two people listening to you.
Yeah.
There's always two people listening to you.
Yeah.
The one above and the one below.
Yeah.
There's always those two people.
They say that, man. I forget, what was his name? He used to be with like Nelk Boys and stuff, right? Or was he more with Logan? and then he like drifted apart from them.
I know who you're talking about.
He has a goatee or something.
Yeah, he was using slogan.
Bro,
I forget his name.
Very educated, bro. Very educated.
He did a podcast with Tate Ashley.
Yeah.
I forget his name. Do you know his name?
I don't know his name, but he's a G. You know.
I'm trying to think.
I know he was talking about it though, but like,
yeah.
No, but like God's real though.
Oh, huge, bro, huge. Like all the miracles that get presented in the world. Like I don't believe in the Big Bang Theory, man. It's just like to me that makes less sense and sounds more crazy. That something just magically happened. Yeah, something just magically happened, and something just magically just appeared to be in perfect measurement and everything aligned perfectly. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. There has to be a creator. And me, I think that creator is Jesus Christ. I think God's in the Holy Trinity, God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, right? Jesus is God.
Exactly.
Yeah, God put himself on this earth as Jesus to spread his message. He was the only human to never sin. Believe that. The only human to never sin. And for us to be saved, there has to be sacrifice of blood. That's how it's said in biblical times. So that's why he sacrificed himself. And we all want to talk about love, but we do Jesus wrong every single day. You know, could the love we've ever given can compare to that kind of love?
No.
Like this dude was literally sweating blood, bro. This dude was literally sweating blood because he was so nervous. Exactly. And instead of making these, the Romans and whatnot pay, he said, "Forgive them, Lord. They don't know better." He forgave them after all they put him through, putting a crown of thorns on him, putting a sponge of vinegar that they wiped their behinds with in his mouth, bro. All just for what? Like he tried to spread us the word and give love. That's what you do to someone who tries to give love, and then
the world's crazy.
We're so quick to call each other good people, yet we stab each other in the back every single day. There's times where probably I was a snake in life. I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to act like I'm picture perfect.
One time I snaked my friends really bad.
And I felt
terrible.
Feel
bad for it.
You can't deny the things that that you did in the past, right? Things
why
happen.
We need Jesus, man.
Things happen, and you gotta see, like, when something happens, you gotta admit it, own up to it, take ownership, act.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, when I say like believe in God and stuff, like there's another quote I heard that it's don't rush it or it's gonna break.
I didn't hear
Take
that
time because it's gonna heal. And if they care, they'll come back. Believe in God, believe in Jesus. He's here for you, and He'll save us all in the end.
Okay.
That's a heavy one.
Yeah.
Right? Because people don't believe in Him, and I think that's the one reason why most people live the life that they do.
Bro. It's why a lot of people are depressed and stuff.
Degenerates.
Like, bro, like I've heard people who used to try to be edgy and be like, "Oh, F God," just mock him and stuff. And then
I used to actually be an atheist for like
the longest time. Back in grade 10, I used to like be that edgy kid who was like 666, and just like Tyler the Creator came out around that time, and like with the whole Odd Future stuff, and like I was a big fan of that, and like I just really brainwashed, and bro, that was the most depressing year of my life. That was the year where I was the most suicidal, where I was the most just hateful, angry, just making fun of terrible stuff to make fun of, just to try to be edgy and cool, when really I was just depressed and miserable and wanted attention. And not to say that I don't ever get in dark moods, but bro, that was the darkest time due to me wanting to be Mr. Cool Satan. Satan's a dork. Well, I wouldn't call him a dork. He's very smart, but like he's already lost. So why worship a God of the world that's submitting to the Almighty? That's why I don't really understand all that. But it's just like the fact of trying to worship Satan and stuff. It makes no sense, because like this guy knows he lost. He's just trying to take your souls with him.
Like religion's a heavy topic, right?
Bro, like people who like look up to Jesus and stuff are like weak and yada yada. Bro, Jesus didn't play. People think because he turned the other cheek a lot. Bro, Jesus made 1,000 demons kill themselves. In the book of Matthew, they talk about it. This man had impure spirits possessed by him, and he came to Jesus off the boat and to his help, and these demons were so scared of Jesus' presence. 1,000 demons, one man. These demons asked for Jesus' permission to possess a bunch of pigs, like literal pigs, so they can run into the lake or whatever and drown, and he granted permission. Like, they asked for his permission to rid themselves. Like, you're gonna say Jesus is geeky, wimpy? Are you kidding me? Well, first of all, this guy was jacked out of his mind.
Oh yeah.
He was a carpenter, and he traveled everywhere. He was homeless, and he traveled everywhere, and he was a carpenter. Like how is that your ideal of a weak individual, what, because he turned the other cheek, because you're so hard cracking someone across the jaw. You know, like, come on, man.
People believe in so many different gods, right? People say that everyone has a different god, right?
Yeah. I don't.
Some people say that Jesus is actually
yeah.
their god, and people say that there's other gods.
Some people worship Satan.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Like you know what I think about it. I think
but hey,
it's
you know.
it's so crazy because you can say some nice and respectful things on the internet,
right?
And this is getting off topic a little bit. I know this is gonna be a little bit off topic, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I feel like for my kids, you know, if I was to put them in school, it's great and everything, right? But you have to think about it like this. There's kids on the internet that are up to ages to 10 and 12 watching Lil Nas X dancing on the devil.
Yeah, I know that. And
think about that.
Like,
think about that. But we can't praise God on the internet.
Yeah, I know.
It's
really,
bad.
really dark conjuring, man.
Just like you're dancing on the devil, and you're telling me that it's okay for kids that are 14 and 12 and under to watch that?
What do you call it too? What's that new song he did where he was dressed up as Jesus and stuff? It's like, it's okay to mock Jesus, but you mock anything else, you're a bad person. It's like people only pick and choose when to be a quote unquote good person whenever it applies to them. It's just ridiculous, man.
You know what too? He also made a shoe.
Shoe.
Blood. I forget what it. What's the Air Max? Air Max.
It had blood
he took an Air Max from Nike. Nike did a collab with him.
Hollywood, bro.
Right, and he put his own blood into the shoe and put what is it called? Pentagram.
Yeah, it was like a
a
pentagram on the shoe.
It had like 3 6s on it or something.
Yeah.
They were like upside down.
Corny, bro.
Man, and you're telling me that that's insanery, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. I know. Messed up.
Like I don't understand. Like people that say that they believe in God and everything. If you actually believe in God, if you actually believe in Him, you will listen to what is said.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying you can't break or not follow every single rule.
Yeah. Or that
right?
You can't listen to certain music. Like
or you can't.
I still listen to Eminem. I still listen to but like I don't put it before God. Right.
Exactly.
I still watch The Godfather. I still watch Goodfellas, Scarface, all these violent movies.
Exactly.
But I don't put it before God. Right.
100%.
But yeah, man, like kids are really young and easily influenced. So
I've had to, because I was reading up on the rules, like when I converted, like recently.
Okay.
Because it wasn't that long ago, so I was reading up on the rules, and he told me one of the rules or whatever, and he's like, "What, you didn't know that?" So I had to read up on it a little bit more. So I was on Google reading up on the rules, and it's like you can't drink alcohol. I didn't even know that was a rule.
What?
Yeah.
Christianity?
Yeah.
You can drink alcohol, just don't get hammered.
I was looking
you can
it
have
up
a
somewhere.
beer.
It said it was a sin. So.
It's actually encouraged. I think in the book of Isaiah, I gotta sharpen up more with that. But it says in the Bible that alcohol is encouraged, just not to be a drunkard. Like you can have a beer, if it's in moderation.
I mean, I don't.
A lot of things are Old Testament too, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. I respect that. But what do you call it? Like they also say in the Old Testament that if you wear 2 different fabrics of clothing, you're pretty much sinning. Right, so it's like or that if you get tattoos, but like God doesn't really care about tattoos unless it's like provocative tattoos. You put them in certain spots, or there's certain tattoos. But like if you get a tattoo of like a cross or something, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I believe at least, right? We can only because the Bible speaks in metaphors a lot, right? And we can only go based off of our misinterpretation. But at the end of the day, we don't really know what God truly wants.
Exactly. You know what's crazy? You don't even. A lot of people say they know what God is, but if you actually deep down think about it, you don't even know what God is.
Moses
you don't know what
asked for God to show himself to him. You know what God said? He's like, I can't show you my face because you will die. So he showed him like his back or something. So it's like, yeah. Well, like he showed Moses his back, but he said, so it's like our comprehensions of God is not even comparable. He is so beyond our comprehensions, it's not even funny. Like, who would think that he couldn't show you his face, otherwise you would die? Like, who would think that?
That's crazy.
God is something that we don't have our full finger on. But all the miracles shown in this world, is hard not to believe in him. Especially all the evil in this world, because everything has its counter opposite, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, or polar opposite, whatever the term is.
Like I feel good everywhere I go. I feel good. I feel blessed, right?
Yeah, man.
And I feel good all the time. And actually, you know what? A big reason about that is because there's 2 people that actually got me into believing into God. And I know maybe people that are listening don't know, but I know Angus the Guru.
Angus is
bro. Angus, if you're listening to this, bro, 100%. I remember when I first met him, he kept telling me about like meditation and God and like journaling your thoughts and doing this and doing that, right? Great guy, amazing. He's out there. I'll like link his stuff in like at the end of the video.
Cool guy, man.
Listen to him. He knows about it. Everyone. Maybe you don't. He's great though.
I think we have like different beliefs on like God and who God is, but we both respect each other, man. And,
exactly.
And our beliefs, so you know,
right?
I respect that.
I know he's a great person.
Yeah,
Great guy. And also my grandmother, like for example, like she's here now and she's great. She's all about God, right?
Yeah.
I can sit down with her for 30, 45 minutes and we can talk about God all we want.
Yeah.
And you know what's actually crazy? Now that I speak about it.
That's good. You got your Bible or what?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go!
I actually got my own right here. And you know what though?
Make Christ king! He already is king. I mean, make him pop in again, you know?
I got this from my grandmother. Got this from my grandmother. That's it.
Christ is cool, man.
It's a great gift.
And it's the Holy Bible. This is amazing, man.
Oh, bro, that's a sick Bible, bro.
Great.
That's dope. I'm taking it home. I'm kidding. Imagine that stealing a Bible. Oh, God.
Oh, bro's gonna steal
Lord,
it.
forgive me.
Wow,
he's just sweet, bro.
Yeah, she had it since she was like super young, and then she passed it on to me, and it was great ever since I've kept it.
I got bad eyes too, so like the big fonts is really awesome.
And it's great, man. Like I really think,
it's a sweet Bible,
if you really want to improve your life, believe in God.
Oh, huge, bro. Huge. Don't just believe in him, but walk with him as much as
like I carry this with me everywhere.
Yeah. All the rules for your life are in the Bible.
Every show I do, man, I keep my Bible in my backpack.
Exactly. I bring this to the gym. I bring this to school.
Yep.
I need to get one. Okay.
I gotta bring it more places.
You know what though? I feel like
because
there's so many people, right? There's so many ways to get a Bible. You can go on Amazon and you can find a Bible.
You go to Jackson Square, go to Kohl's right now, or it's Kohl's, it's not Indico. But you can buy one there too.
People actually like there's so many Bibles though that you don't actually know which one was completely written, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There's so many theories if you really think about it.
But to me, that's besides the point. A lot of people would use that as an argument, like, oh, it's been changed over time. It's been written by men. Every single book has been written by a human, bro. Like,
exactly.
And like, the fact, sure, it's been changed and altered and stuff, but like a lot of it that gets said it's speaking in today, like it's predicted, and it's never been wrong since. Like, it's predicted the days that we're in right now, man. How like a lot of us are full of ignorance and arrogance and like look how like because of these phones, right? Look how self-absorbed a lot of people are these days, bro. Constantly putting a camera in their face, constantly talking, constantly saying stuff.
Like look at us right now.
I know, like look at these three guys. Like, come on, man. No, no, but I mean like every second making an Instagram story. And, you know, I post a lot of Instagram stories. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm not really putting cameras in my face that much talking as I used to. But a lot of it is just, you know, memes and stuff, really, and God stuff.
It's crazy, like even
but like this day and age, like we constantly we see it, like people are just constantly looking at themselves, and I think that's what a lot of this new age spirituality teaches. It kind of teaches us to be self-absorbed and push us off our tracks. When at the end of the day, humility is the key. Humility, seeing us as people and being more selfless than selfish. A lot of this teaches us to be selfish because how we've been hurt and backstabbed. Like, don't get me wrong, I think there are a lot of times you got to put your foot down and put yourself first, but it's like you should never become cold because of it. And I'm not saying this new age teaches that, but it kind of gives people the wrong impression. Whether if its intention is to teach that or not, I don't know. I've dipped and dabbled in all that stuff, but I didn't stay in it long enough because I really realized, you know, to my understanding, it's not the answer. I think Christ is the only way to follow, but that's not me pointing my fingers saying that you better like do this or that. No, live the life you want to live, but I'm just saying I think that Christ is the only way.
You can't force anyone in.
Exactly.
You can't force everyone into doing something.
Like they say, Buddhism teaches to think that suffering is an illusion. If that's the case, and I wouldn't doubt it, because like there's people who I've encountered who practice Buddhism, they'd be kind of telling me similar stuff that, oh, like there's nothing wrong with you, just you need to breathe more. Say what?
Nah.
No, suffering is real, okay?
It is.
Suffering is
100%.
legit, and that's why I can't look at a statue of Buddha smiling and all jolly and stuff like that as if he does. You know, my God, Jesus, he knows pain, he knows suffering, and he knows joy. You know, I want to look up to a God who knows those things, because with those things becomes thick skin. With those things becomes experience. And with those things become wisdom and knowledge, right? That's why I look up to Christ. But hey, I'm not trying to put down anyone's lifestyles. I'm just saying this is why that I kind of pulled out of that lifestyle, the whole, you know, spirit, like new age of spirituality, tarot cards and all that stuff, you know. And because like that's what I was shown, man. Like a lot of that stuff kind of made me think that I was gaining answers, but all it was really doing, fellas, is just making me think. It's just making me chase more and more and more, right? And that's all I find it seeing doing to people, is that it kind of puts them in this endless loop to make them think that they're getting the answers, when really it just gives them little half-truths to keep them constantly going in a circle, right? And like, you know, I think it's deceptive, in all honesty. But man, whatever your lifestyle is, you know, I respect you. But you know, I don't think that's the way, the new age.
You? Probably on that.
I mean, personally, I kind of got into this from like watching like Sneeko videos, because he was talking about how he was like getting into like Islam, and I'm like,
okay,
oh, you know what, it might be good for me, so I can stop living like a terrible life. Like I wasn't even living a terrible life. I was just like, make me live like a better life, you know?
Yeah, you're spiritually wise,
yeah. You know, because I don't want to be like the degenerates of the world now. So I want to be more like focused, like, you know.
People gotta wake up and live life. Like, think of it like this: when you wake up, do it like it's the last day you have on Earth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because it could be.
You could wake up, you can go walk to the gym, and you can get hit by a fucking car.
Yeah.
You could be in a hospital, and boom, you die the next day.
Yeah.
But as humans, we're so ungrateful for things that we don't take in consideration on what we have.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm so grateful there's a roof over my head.
That's good, man.
I'm so grateful that I have this podcast. I'm so grateful that I have you here and you here. I'm so grateful that I have this bed. I'm so grateful that I have family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, for real.
And I say this to people all the time. You have to think of it like this. There are people out there. Yes, you're in a bad spot. You may be in a bad spot. But think of it like this. There is someone out there begging God to be in your spot.
Yeah.
Life is like a gym. If you look over to your left, right?
Yeah.
There's always someone that you wish that you could be in their shape. And you could be in their shape. You look over to the right, there's always someone that wishes they could be in your shape.
Okay.
Right? So always be grateful for what you have. Don't be like, oh fuck, I'm not good enough, I'm not better enough. Because you're better enough. God knows that you're better enough.
Yeah.
But He's giving you that time to work and improve and to be grateful for what you have, because He's going to give you a blessing eventually.
Yeah.
But He just wants to see how mentally and physically strong you are, that no matter how many fucking times the world beats you onto your knees, you're going to get back up and you're going to do it again.
Yo.
Right?
It's real, man. Like, before He opens the door for you, praise Him in the hallway. Right?
Exactly. Praise Him everywhere, because you never know when it's your last day on earth.
Yeah.
He could
I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah? Which one do you go to?
I go to like the local one, like over there.
Okay, nice. I go to one down near where I'm at.
It's crazy because like
down the street from my house.
Today could be your last day on earth.
Yeah, man.
Like after this podcast, you could be going home and you can
get jumped or
shot, stabbed.
Yeah.
You don't know, right?
Yeah, we're like right near, one of the toughest neighborhoods in the city. Right
you
now,
don't, and you don't know. People nowadays get so offendedly, so easily, and so quickly. You know what I mean?
The OC don't play.
It's crazy. It's crazy though.
Yeah.
That's why I believe.
Shout out to the OC stuff. I ain't from there, but
people.
I'm in the territory. I show.
People need to really take consideration to God. Like people don't. People underestimate Him a lot.
Oh yeah. Bro, He could be protecting you from battles that you don't even know that you're fighting, man. Like you never know if a demon's trying to. Because like, bro, like right now we're in the physical form, man. We're in a dimension. Like you don't think there's entities in other dimensions right now that are trying to pull us and stuff like that. God could be protecting us from that, and we don't even know it. We just think it's a normal day when, someone's trying to pull their arm around me and, take me under, or you. When
I was younger, I used to see like sleep paralysis demons.
Oh, bro, that's brutal, man. Yeah. Yo, those things get sexual.
Oh yeah.
They do, bro. Sometimes there's somebody humping me and whatnot, kissing on my neck. Yo, like first of all, you guys are just a turnoff, man. You guys aren't even doing it right. First of all, you guys are just all over the place.
He knows too much.
It's like, so what are you guys doing, man? I'm just like can't even get a half chub, bro. You guys are bonkers, yo. Get out of here, you can't even move.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's like these guys don't even. These like no candles.
Yeah.
No music to set the mood. These guys are these demons have no consideration, man.
Nah, man.
No, but for real, it's like they're sloppy. It's gross. It's just a turnoff. It's like, what are they doing?
I had this question I wanted to ask you when you came on here. And it's only funny if you don't want to answer. What's one time where you've been at your lowest point of standard and you thought it was like, fuck, man, like, damn, right? And then, boom, you believe in something, believe in God, and it just like boosts you back up.
Oh yeah, I think what I was talking about earlier when I went to that thing, that one thing. Cause like, bro, I was really like in the dumps over it, really in the dumps over it, man. And like, I thought it was like the end, and then I just felt those words, man. What are you worried about, son? I'm right here. you know, and yeah, so like that's kind of like just the fact that like that day where I was suffering was so much better than any day where I wasn't suffering. The days where I had really great moments where I didn't have God, but the fact that I was suffering and had God, it was a better day than those good days without him. A bad day with God feels so much better than a good day without him.
100%. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. That, fuck.
Straight up. That
man. Hit.
Yo, straight up.
Deep. That's actually
straight
deep.
up, man. Like,
do you have a time where you were at like a very low point and came with Christ, or
probably when I converted.
Nice.
Because I was like kind of, what's it called? Wasn't like doing anything wrong, but I was just kind of like needed more kind of like focus.
Yeah.
More focus.
A lot of noise in your head.
Yeah, it was just a lot of like just like too much. Like, he's just doing too much.
Yeah.
I feel like when people get overwhelmed, they take it like very serious, right? Like when I feel like when you're stressed, I get the most shit done.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, because there's a video or a study out there where they took a few people, right, and they put some people over here and they put a group over here, and they said that the group that believed that stress was bad for you didn't get as much stuff done, and they weren't as successful, right?
I gotta start thinking stress is good then.
And then the people that believed in it, they were like, I like stress, it makes me work harder, I get more shit done.
Yeah.
Right?
Bro, it's the mindset.
When your mind's constantly thinking, it's like, I'm working.
All it takes is a certain change in your mind to become a big advantage over a lot of people.
I just need to get really angry.
Yeah, that too, bro. Yeah.
It's crazy though.
Anger when you steer it in the right direction, that's for sure.
Yeah.
People use anger in a lot of wrong ways.
Oh yeah, bro, I'm one of them.
Like people use it like so physically, right? You know, you can't judge someone off of what they have, right? Because you don't know what they were born with, right?
Yeah. Some people
you don't know someone's background.
Fetal alcohol syndrome, schizophrenia. Right? There's a whole bunch of things, man. Like,
you don't know a person's background.
Yeah.
So you can't judge someone based off something you don't know about them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right? You got a lot of people from these high-end places, right, who come from a wealthy background, and they go through certain things. So I'm not going to say, just because they're from a wealthy place, they don't go through anything. People go through stuff, right, regardless. But a lot of these times...
Wealthy or not.
Yeah. A lot of these times, though, these wealthy folks who come from these high-up backgrounds, they will, like, see all the stuff they've been through, and they think because of that, they can just preach to anybody. So they start preaching to people from the inner city. It's like... these people have been through more than you. You can't, you're not the candidate to be preaching to them. And, like, you think you're helping, but you're coming off really condescending. It's like, oh, it's all in your mind. Oh, you just have to breathe. It's like, no, man. Like, that's not how it works.
No,
like trauma's a real thing. Struggle's a real thing. Suffering is a real thing. It's not just breathing exercises and fucking stretches on a mat. Like,
yep.
You can't tell them that, though, man, because, like, they haven't experienced it themselves. But what's annoying is like they tend to think they know all the answers. Not all of them, but a lot of them are like that. And it's like, Madonna Mia, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. You can't judge.
You can't just judge, man. Exactly, right? There'll be times where like I'll be talking to people about say if me and my father got into an argument, and they'd be like giving me like a judgy look, as if like like it's weird that we talk to each other like that when we're angry. Like I come from the inner city of bro. Like my neighborhood when I was a kid, I was hardly ever allowed to leave the house. It was so bad.
Yep.
Right? If you don't come from that, then you won't understand the kind of family dynamic that those kind of neighborhoods have. Right? Love isn't always something that's beautiful, bro. There's people like there's times where some family members, they didn't heal from their childhood. They don't know how to act, and they try to love the best they can, but they don't always know how to, and like that kind of inflicts you. It kind of inflicts you to be a little, so when two, damaged people grow up and they're still in the same household with each other and they're arguing and, things get ugly sometimes, right? But at the end of the day, like the love is there, whether if it's shown in a funny way or not. So it's, just because you grew up, like see me, when I see people have a happy, healthy, like relationship with like a family member of theirs, it's so abnormal to me. It's like, oh shit, like, is that how it's supposed to be? Me and my family, all we would do was argue growing up. All we would do is, there'd be times when furniture would be breaking, hurtful names would be called. I'd be hiding under my fucking bed, shit like that, right? You know, but like
it kind of sounds like a Sean Strickland interview.
Oh, well, no, fucking. That's why I love the guy so much, man. He like really speaks for people like me, right? But like the abuse in my household wasn't physically, right? Like I've gotten like a backhand upside the head a couple of times, you know. I was out of line, whatever, right? But like there's a lot of like verbal abuse, a lot of like, you know, scare tactics that went on just because it's two broken people who never really healed from their childhood. Well, the one person never really healed from their childhood, and when you grow up, it kind of puts that on you, and then now you're in your adulthood where it's all over you now, where like you're kind of fucked up from the shit you had to witness as a kid, and it's just, you know, so like the love is really there for some, but it's not always easy to showcase because you were never really taught properly how, you know. But you know, so like you can't just be so quick to judge because you fucking didn't come from that, right? That's like, and then turn around and be like, oh, Mr. Mrs. like spiritual, change the world, I'm a healer, I'm all about love and light, but then like behind closed doors you're judging, you're being scolded, you're like, you're a fucking fake, get out of here. Like, the fuck is that? Right? A lot of people are like that. Not saying all, but a lot of people are, and it's like, you know.
You gotta watch out for the people, man.
Oh, fuck, it's brutal, bro. I learned...
Not even just in Hamilton, like everywhere.
Oh, yeah, man, everywhere. The world's fucked, man. And it's like, the thing that sucks is when you learn these lessons, the trauma's still there. Yep. So it's like, you know better now, but it's like, fucking... Okay, you got me then, but now you couldn't get me, but you probably still have in your mind that you got me, you cocksucker. Try that shit now. You fucking pray.
And you know what? I'm so happy for when I grew up. I'm so happy that my mom and my dad yelled at me.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they hit me.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they did the things that they did. Because you want to know why? It made me the person I am today.
Yeah.
Because it knew
my
for
parents used to like throw shit. My mom
bro.
One time my mom literally hit me with like a pan and shit. She literally pulled out like the frying pan.
I remember one time, you know, a certain family member of mine, he got so pissed off, he smashed the coffee maker on the ground.
Fuck.
And and it broke and shattered. And like when something like that happens, there's like scared silence, right? And then like as he was walking, he almost trips over it. And then me at the worst time possible was like, watch your step there. Shut the fuck up.
Oh
gosh. Yeah.
But yeah, 'cause like when you get disciplined as a kid, it teaches you to be respectful to people when you get older.
Yeah,
right?
man, yeah.
Because your parents, man, they're getting older, and you're getting older too, but you're still so young that, bro,
you
show your parents some respect.
Yeah.
They went through so much for you to be at the place that you are today.
My mom, she's a woman's woman. My daddy's a man's man. You know, I'd say that. You know, he worked multiple jobs just to pay the bills. You know, sure, he went through a lot of things that, you know, he didn't really know how to showcase emotional affection properly, but he loved the best way he can, and you know, he's a good guy at the end of the day, man. The fact that he worked multiple, you know what this guy did for me, man. I don't want to start tearing up, but like I remember on my prom, like he took my shift for me, and he didn't even work there. It's just like he knew the lady who was in charge of like the hiring and all that.
Yeah.
So he told me, he's like, here, go on your prom. You only get these moments once in your life. You know, I'll cover your shift. And he worked a shift, and you know what he did after he worked? He's like, sign the hours in my son's name to give him the money.
That's good though.
He worked like fucking like almost like 8 to 10 hours for fucking free.
Damn.
You know?
That's good. That just shows
he punched
love.
in as my name, and he punched out as his name. And it's like, holy shit.
That's good love though. Right there,
yeah,
bro.
exactly. Right?
It shows love and respect.
Exactly, right? That's why I like dogs so much, you know, because dogs, they don't talk, but they show you that they love you. Yep. You know, dogs teach that words are just words, and that you don't have to talk to show love to someone. That's why I like dogs so much, man. Some people are cat people. Cats are dicks.
No, I agree.
I like cats, but they're dicks.
They're dickheads.
Yeah, oh, they're ruthless. But my sister has a cat. Slept over once, man. I woke up at 3 a.m. with a cat staring at me. That's not a good sign. First of all, but I saw it. I tried to pet it. The motherfuckers punched me in the face. Oh, bro, I wanted to wring the thing's fucking neck so bad, man.
Bro, cats are ruthless, man. They don't
They're
care.
dicks, man. They're
like, fuck,
dicks. They got no compassion.
You accidentally touch them in the wrong fucking place, boom.
Yeah, you can't even
Suck you
pet
in
them.
the face.
No, motherfucker. Oh.
Now a dog, like, bro, they're more like, happy.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, I had like an orange cat, kind of like his, but it was like
my
bigger,
sister's
like
cat.
he was fatter.
Yeah.
And like he'd always just like be a dickhead, like he'd like chase me around the house, like try and claw me, and like I'd like beat the cat.
Yeah. Yo, cats are dicks, man.
I was sleeping.
They got backbones though, yo. I respect that. They're tough.
They're quick.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
You know what though? Like I think dog people and cat people is how you can describe a person.
Yeah.
A dog. Cause if you think about it, they're two different animals, and people are two different. You know, it's hard to understand, but if you understand, you understand. Like a dog.
People who like cats, don't fuck with them.
Like if you're a dog person, like it shows resilience, it shows bravery, it shows courage, it shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a dog just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They'll do what they want.
Yeah. Well, if they're not trained properly.
But even if they are, like they'll be respectful and stuff. But if you say fucking attack, that dog's gonna go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if someone broke in the house and you have like a German Shepherd or some shit, bro, crazy.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a cat,
I like German Shepherds.
no, this is a bit funny. But if you have a cat and someone broke in the house,
oh, I know. The fuck's the cat?
The fuck's the cat gonna do?
Yeah, it's scratching.
And start fucking eating his fucking food. Like, yo, fat ass, do some shit.
Yeah, exactly. You fucking dork.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you gonna let me die here? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cool and everything, but they don't really do much.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the kind of dog you get. Like a Chihuahua ain't gonna help you.
Oh fuck, my bro, they're just gonna start yapping.
Fucking whiners. Like,
I
little
don't
dogs
really like
piss
small
me
dogs.
off, bro.
I can't deal with the people that have Chihuahuas. It's just like,
Chihuahua, yeah, it's fucking Paris Hilton motherfuckers. Put them in your purse. Fuck off.
They think they're from Hollywood or something.
Yeah, Beverly Hills.
Like I was in the mall one day and I seen some girl. She had like a purse and had like a little Chihuahua. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, not today, man.
You go into your tanning bed? Fuck.
Like, oh, stop. People nowadays, you know what?
I'm just playing.
People dress to improve others. Or to not improve, impress.
Oh, yeah.
Impress others.
Well, like what we were talking about earlier, it's kind of good to dress to impress, but like if it's solely just for materialism purposes, then no, there's no soul in that.
Like I hate the guys that try to get dressed and look and fancy and just for women.
Oh,
bro, you should be doing it for yourself.
You know what though, bro?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's a little weird.
PUSSY kind of runs the world though, man. That's why a lot of us get up.
No,
that's
my
why a lot of
disagree
us,
with you, yup.
you know, that's why a lot of us, spray extra cologne, go to the clubs, and that's why you got to be careful when it comes to good looking women.
Work out, and they say I only work out for myself. Those guys piss me off.
Oh,
No.
You think they're capping?
You work out so you can get women, and they're like, no. I only work out for myself.
No, it's a lie though, because I've said that to myself, right? Like I've been like,
come on, let's not bullshit, fellas. In the back of our minds, when we're like flexing in the mirror, we're working out, we're dressing nice, we're thinking of a woman involved.
Yep.
We have a woman or multiple in our mind. We go out why do you think like at restaurants and shit, people don't a lot of restaurants don't hire men as servers. They hire women.
Yep.
Women bring in
rarely
clientele.
see a man.
Yeah, clubs. People, if it wasn't for women, I don't think clubs would really have a successful business.
No, because you don't want a man giving you your drink.
Yeah, or like it's not even just that, like the clientele, right?
Yep.
Women bring men out. Women get all dressed up, go to clubs, and it brings men out. It brings more people. Without women, there's not that dynamic.
Talking about clubs. Really crazy topic before we end it though. I was thinking geez, for me, because I'm so young, right? I'm only 17 and you're 17, and how old are you now? You're
27.
27. Jeez, you don't look like it.
Oh, that's good to know.
But you know what I mean? I feel like in your young ages, don't go to the club. Don't party.
Yeah, save your money. I mean, the odd time, whatever, experience, live life. Because going to clubs is also a good way to network with people and too, right? But you know what? Clubs these days are so weird though too, because people just get all dressed up and they spend all this money just to go and stand. People don't even dance no more at clubs, unless it's Latin night, bro. Latinas and Latinos, they know how to get down. But all these other clubs and stuff, a lot of them people just stand. It's I can just stay home and stand, bro. I don't.
I can just vibe in my room.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Yeah, I can do this the whole day, bro. Just and not pay a single dime. It just makes no sense, bro.
Just vibe out to your own music and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're gonna go pay what?
Yeah, that's usually what I do. I just
over $100.
Yeah. So you got the LED lights, bro. You got the fucking
$100
galaxy
for
projectors. You got
some
music.
shit alcohol and some shit music. And
I have the best speakers at home. It shakes the whole house.
Yeah,
I can hear it from downstairs in the kitchen.
Yeah. The prices at clubs are so insane, man. Especially strip clubs.
The prices of everything is fucked.
I haven't been to a strip club since 2019, bro, because I just realized how much bullshit it is.
It's so
that the drinks are so overpriced, man.
Everything's overpriced. So if you really think about it,
when I went to the last time I've been to a strip club, I think just for a shot it was almost fucking $17.
Damn.
17? Almost.
Damn.
Maybe 14, maybe 15, or maybe
for a shot.
I think a shot or a beer, either or. I don't know. It's been a long time, man.
Fuck, inflation's killing.
Yeah, I know. Even for titties, fuck.
Anything though, anything's killing. Inflation, inflation's fucked.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Getting out of hand.
Bro, a fucking apartment's like
Trudeau must go.
Like an apartment's like 1,600.
Yeah. It's brutal, bro. Even on James Street, like fucking, you get like a one bedroom apartment. I saw an ad. It was like 2,000.
Damn.
And like the way they advertise these things too, it's like with all like this happy music and like they're making it seem like they're getting a deal. It's like
Having a scale.
Come now, we're having it's like the fuck 2,000 a fucking month.
You walk in, it's like the shittest place ever.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's like roaches and rats everywhere.
That's why I said on my last song for a joke, I was like, only realtors can screw us legally.
Fuck.
So fucked.
I think about it now though, like when people say like, "Oh, just save your money," it's like you can save it, but I feel like save it and spend it. Cause like nowadays, bro, we're in 2024.
Yeah.
It's like,
I went to the grocery store.
You
not
can't
too long
even
ago,
spend
man.
money without worrying about it. You go to a grocery store, you get 14 items, $200.
Yeah. Yo, tell me about that. I was just about to say, like, I went to a grocery store a week ago. I got like either just at 10 or maybe a little bit above it, like maybe 12 or 11, or like just under 10 items. $50, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and like 2 days
50?
ago, 2 days ago I went and got like fucking maybe 4 to 7 items, or maybe I don't know. So something around that amount. It like cost me like $30.
Jeez.
So maybe the one from a week prior was maybe like just over 10, because I remember last time I went was like maybe like 4 or 5, maybe to 7 items and $30.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, how do you expect us to live?
Not even that, like fucking going to school now, bro. The cost of going to school is crazy.
What, high school?
No, like
college. I was gonna say, yeah.
Like I was looking this up because like one of the teachers came to me. She's like, "Oh, are you going to college?" I'm like, "Well, probably not." Right? Yeah. I don't want to go. It's not my thing. And she's like, "Oh, we'll look into the prices." I'm like, "Okay, well, we'll look into it because why not? Right? Fuck around and find out."
Yeah.
So we look around and guess how much it is for what I want to do.
How much? I've never even looked.
It's $24,000 for what I want to do. And
what do you want to do?
I wanted to be a flight attendant, and it's $24,000 for a year and a half.
Crazy, bro.
$24,000 for a year and a half of schooling.
That's crazy.
That's insanity.
Bro, you'd have to work so many hours just to make that. That's good.
Think about that, $24,000, and the
flight
bare
attendant.
minimum of a adult who works full time,
That's preposterous.
you're making almost maybe like $1,100 every 2 weeks. That's nothing for 24 grand.
Yeah. Try paying your debt back until you have fucking gray hair by then.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to take out like a loan from like the bank.
Yeah, do OSAP or something.
But you know what though? I think debt is a good thing if you know what to spend it on.
Okay.
Cause debt,
It's like a record label, right?
Yeah, like I think spending your
don't
money.
buy a fucking house when your record label gives you a loan.
Yeah.
Or don't buy some fucking jewelry. Put it into your project.
Not even that. Like take if you have money.
An analogy, go on.
Yeah, but if you have money, like put it into investments, like real estate.
Okay.
Like if you do something with real estate, and let's say you're 50 grand in debt with real estate, don't worry about that. Because eventually that property that you have is going to make you money, and you'll be able to pay. Don't even pay off that debt. Buy another property. Because property debt is good debt. People think debt's bad, but certain debt is good debt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're certain debt, I don't know how to explain it, but certain debt is bad debt, and good debt is good debt.
Okay.
It's hard to explain. There's debt that can make you money, and there's debt that can get you more.
It's like bankruptcy. Not all forms of bankruptcy is a bad thing. Doesn't mean you lose money.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I was actually watching a video on that. I forget who it's by. I'll like try and tag the video, see if I can find it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But it's crazy the cost of living.
Yeah.
Even like I'm 17 and I like most 17s are like, oh, have fun, talk to women. Bro, you're 17, you're almost 18, you're almost an adult, and you're gonna be out of your mom's house soon.
Well, this day and age, probably not, man. I thought I'd be moving out by now.
Like, you know what? I
contribute, so I wouldn't call myself a freeloader or anything.
Don't leave your mother's house or parents' house until you have the money.
Yeah, my mom almost. On a different note, on a side note here, she almost lost her job for a while, so I was like offering to pay the bills. My mom's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, no, Mom, like, take the money.
Yeah. I do that. Yeah, I know. My parents feel bad sometimes. Like fucking, my dad asked me to give him $40.
That's $40.
I gave him 80. It's like I don't care, bro. Like fucking, I went to the grocery store, got a bunch of shit.
Like, bro, it's $80. Like, what the fuck you worried about $80 for?
Yeah.
Even if it's 20. Hey, son, can I have $20? Here, fuck, take 40. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right? Bro, you can make $40 back like this.
Yeah.
$40 is coming back to you, what, like an hour, 2 hours? Nothing.
Depends on the hustle.
But you know what, though? Like,
that.
Even working minimum wage jobs is crazy because like the how much you make an hour, like fuck,
like
I make 15.60 an hour.
What, that minimum wage?
Yeah, minimum is 15.60.
Not anymore, bro.
I think so.
16.22.
Like 16 something.
Okay,
If you're still getting 15, but I'd ask for a pay stub before.
Yeah, I'd be like.
No, you're probably right. It is probably 16. I just don't remember.
Okay.
I think it's like
But
16.
Still ask for a pay stub, man, just in case.
Yeah, I get them. I just checked mine not that long ago. You know what though? I checked my paycheck not that long ago.
No,
Guess how much
stub.
Yeah, stub whatever.
Okay.
You know how much I made that paycheck?
What?
$184.
How much shifts you working? You part time?
I only got 12 shifts out of 2 weeks, or not 12 shifts. I mean 12
12
hours.
12 shifts, you get 120.
No. I meant to say 12 hours out of 2 weeks.
I was gonna say your management's saying, "Give me your fucking money."
But no, I only made
That's ass, man.
I only made $184, right?
Yeah,
so I looked at
yeah.
that. I'm like, fuck, that's dog shit.
And then you ask for more hours, and they make cause
And then
people at the top, they wanna
surprisingly,
make,
I got more, right? And I lost it. I'm like,
It was like,
Yeah.
I'm so done.
but you know what?
Yeah.
Every time I look at that paycheck, and I'm like, okay, sometimes it's like 4, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it may be 1 or 2, whatever, right? I'm like, okay, it's shit. Good. Let's make it better next time,
No, that's good.
right?
Yeah.
You have to say that things are good. When something bad happens to you, say it's good, then you'll get
Thank
better.
Jesus for it, man.
Exactly.
Jesus, thank you for giving me an opportunity to practice patience.
No, like what I used to do is
Practice
I used to look at the
discipline.
numbers and like, let's say they gave me like 8 hours, I'd be like, okay, so Monday I gotta work, Wednesday I gotta work, let's say.
Yeah.
And it's like 8 hours or something, like 4 hours one day, 4 hours the next day.
Yeah.
What I'd do is I'd be like, every other day I can work on like side hustles.
Yeah.
And then this day and the next day I gotta go to school and I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
You know what though?
It's good.
I just look at it as like a new opportunity.
Real shit.
Yeah, that's good. It's
Real
good.
shit. I think money's not real. It's not real.
It's printed.
Think about it. Because when you go in your bank, it's numbers on a fucking screen.
Yeah,
It's
printed,
numbers, bro. It's
Yeah.
numbers.
Bro, at the end of the day, like the way things are
You can
really
buy a
supposed
car.
to be in this day and age is
It's crazy.
that we aren't even really supposed to be even living in houses, man.
Nope.
We're, everything was given from like God off the like it all comes from God. I know I'm bringing them up a lot, but like everything like plants like from the food from the ground, going out to like hunt food to eat meat and stuff like that. Like survival, like living outside is the way that we're supposed to be. Like
Oh, yeah.
technically, that's the we're not supposed to really have houses and shit like that.
No.
Think about it, bro. We're paying for fucking water.
Yeah.
We
Water.
we pay for water. Like
You know what's
we
crazy?
pay to live.
I
Like,
think this is crazy. You go to Tim's and you ask for a cup of water.
10
Guess how
cents.
much they charge you? Not 10, 20.
no, 10 cents. Bro.
20.
No, 10 cents.
We charge 20 now.
No, there's no way. What did they up it since last time?
Yeah, she upped it to 20.
Well, which Tim Hortons you go to?
It's
It's,
like Upper Gauge and Mohawk, right?
Yeah, Upper Gauge and
Fuck,
Mohawk.
man.
20 cents for water. And then
I used to work there. I thought it was like 10 cents.
they upped it though. She upped it.
When
It's-
was
it's,
this?
She upped it maybe like roughly 2 weeks ago.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Swear to God.
The one that I'm at is still 10 cents.
Maybe it's just your location. I don't know.
Maybe because you're on the mountain and shit.
Cause I went to your
Right, so I think they're
Tim's
bougie.
because I'm looking for a new job, right? And I asked who was the owner, and it's not my owner, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's why. But my owner made it like what, 20 cents, and then for a cup of hot water it's 30 cents.
Yeah.
What?
How fuck? It's the same water, but just different temperature.
Wait, at mine was 30 cents?
No, like mine. Like at ours, it's 30 cents for a cup of hot water, 20 cents for a cup of cold water.
Nah, that's crazy, man.
Think
That's
about that.
crazy.
How fucked is that?
It's the same stuff.
It's
like they
water.
don't even do anything to it. All we do is we take the water and we just like heat it up.
Yeah.
You know what's
like,
crazy?
There's like the tea water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just tea water. Like,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a cup.
Yeah. It's like when you make an Americano, right? Put the
Yeah.
espresso and then you got the tea water.
And it's so crazy how the prices of like things go. Like a water could be free from the tap at a restaurant.
Well, the bottle of waters is ridiculous.
Right?
Almost $3.
And you know what? It's just
For
because
what?
different places is different prices. You go to like a fast food place, 30 cents. You go at home, free. Go to the cinema, $3. Go on an airplane, $6.
Yeah.
Go in the airport, maybe $8. It's the same shit, different place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same shit, different place. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Also, like half the food that you digest or half the things that you eat and take in, you don't even know if it's 100% good or not for you.
Yeah.
I mean, most of it you can just tell. Like you look at it and it doesn't even
Yeah.
look like real.
Yeah.
You can tell when something's processed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That's when people go to eat. Like now that I work in like fast food, I know how shit things are. It's like, oh, that's fucking nasty,
Yeah.
right?
I miss working in a kitchen, man.
And then I feel bad for the people that eat it. They're
I
like,
miss
oh,
working
is
in
it
a
100
full-blown kitchen.
100% fresh and real? I'm like, I have to tell you yes.
Yeah.
But you and me know deep down that everything that you're eating right now is
processed.
complete shit.
All the fried shit, it's all like stuff that's pretty much store bought. You just drop it in the fryer.
Yeah, that's all we do. We just take it out the bag and you just put it in and you just wait.
Yeah.
It kind of sits there for like a long
Like
time.
the like chicken and the steak and stuff is actually from like butchers shops and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
At least where I've worked.
Where have you?
I didn't work in a lot of fast food stuff. I worked in like kitchens.
What jobs have you had?
Pardon?
What jobs have you had like out of your lifetime experience?
I've worked at Leona Station.
Okay.
Which is a banquet, so they got big weddings. You know, Mike Tyson was down there. Way back in the day though, like fucking I was a kid, yeah. Just like
damn it.
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
you know. Yeah, fucking I've worked in the kitchen almost my whole life. And I worked at the art gallery for a bit, also kitchen work because I got a little hall there. And it's weird. Technically, I'm still considered an employee there. Just like the new management, she just stopped calling me one day. She didn't even tell me that I was fired. She didn't tell me that. She didn't say anything. She just
happened with
yeah,
you.
it's so weird, right?
Yeah.
And fucking because like
same thing happened to me.
since like 2015, this happened, and it's like still.
It's crazy.
So, yeah. I should give them a call one day. Hey, you guys still got any shifts left?
Yo, can I come out? Can I come work for like a day or two?
I've worked in some office jobs, wanted to pull my hair out, man. So, bro, I don't know how people do it.
I don't think I could do that.
I give people credit for who can do that stuff, man. I was going crazy. Did it for a fucking year.
Huh?
What's your thoughts on like the food that we eat or like, the food that we have around us like now?
You gotta eat. You gotta eat.
Thinking of food, like I really want to try and like because it's really expensive though to get like the farm grown like the whole grown foods.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get on that like that everybody talks about like buy your stuff from like the farm and stuff locally.
Here's the thing though with that, man. Like you got a lot of these like organic hippie guys who be saying, "Oh, support your local, eat healthy and stuff like that." They be charging an arm and a leg.
Yep.
It's like, yo, you don't think we want to?
Right? You
Hey,
want
make
us
it
to eat
affordable,
healthy, but
gosh.
you're making us fucking pay.
No, it's just like
Yeah.
I just don't know like the chemicals and all that estrogenic crap.
You know what I recommend, boys? That in the summertime you get a bunch of lamb, you get steaks, chicken, you get some fresh food, like fruit, like watermelon and fucking what's it called, honeydew and cantaloupe and all that stuff. Oh, so good. And mangoes and all that stuff, right? And like you bring it outside and you barbecue and you fucking eat the protein and you just lift weights all fucking summer, man. You get pumped and ripped.
Oh yeah,
That's
we should just make a barbecue video.
Yeah, that'd be bro. That'd be dope.
That'd be nice.
Just like bro, like because like we talk about chicken a lot for protein. Yeah, it's good protein, but it's not even like fucking.
I'm like getting tired of eating chicken.
Oh yeah, bro. Like
so
apparently lamb is the best form of protein.
All right,
So sorry about that. Someone text homeboy over here, so we kind of got it kind of got stopped. So
but we're gonna continue.
let's get it.
So zodiac signs. That's what you want to talk about?
Yeah, bro. I want to talk about zodiac signs.
All right, well hit us.
I
What's
can't
up?
believe we're actually gonna talk about this.
Let's go.
What's up?
Yeah. So what do you think about like girls and their zodiac signs and stuff?
Oh fuck. I think it's just generic at this point, man. I think it's just generic at this point, right? Oh my gosh, you're a Taurus? Then we're not compatible. No, because you see in my chart right here with the moon rising, a Taurus can't be compatible with an Aquarius. Whatever the fuck is what was it? Aquarius?
I'm actually an Aquarius.
Bro said Aquarius.
I'm actually an Aquarius.
Are you? That's funny as shit. Yo, don't worry, so's my dad.
Oh no.
You know what? Fuck all that. I don't really care about any of that.
I just think it's funny. Like,
I used to get into
actually
all that
believe
stuff.
in it.
No, I'm sure like there's some I don't know spiritual shit going on with all that, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think God's the only answer, man. That's what I think. You know,
100%.
I used to, no disrespect to other people's beliefs, but it's like me personally, I just.
But I hate the people that make their zodiac signs like their whole
right?
fucking lifestyle.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just thought it was interesting.
No, it's funny.
So you're a Pisces, so you're emotional?
Oh my gosh, you're a Gemini. You're so toxic. Like you didn't even have a conversation with the person yet. Oh my gosh. Like you're going based off of that, some shit that you used to read in a fucking newspaper, or now your phones and shit. It's not even that serious. Damn.
They really take it up the ass though. Like,
it's insane.
So like you're like a Scorpio?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know. Fucking people go on about Scorpios a lot too. It's like
It's crazy.
apparently they're the toxic ones. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the most toxic one.
And that, like, I guess technically, you know, for that world, I am a Scorpio, I guess, right? So like I would hear people say, "Oh my gosh, you must be crazy and shit." Like, bro, what the fuck, man? Like this shit should just be entertainment, really.
No.
It's like same thing with tarot cards and all that stuff, man. Like if it's entertainment, it's entertainment. But once you start basing your real life off of it, man, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Because like, what if you miss out on a good opportunity with someone because you read somewhere that their horoscope said that you're not compatible with them, right? Like something that you read off the internet. It's so silly. It's like, you know, this person could have been the one, or this person could have been someone who was at least, you know, you can get a good lesson out of, or just they could have benefited to your life. What if God wanted to put them in your life, but like because you read something like a horoscope or something like that? Yeah, it's like, you know, these things could be distractions, right?
100%.
I don't know. I find a lot of it kind of just silly in my opinion, but I don't know. I got people who are into that stuff, and I don't want to disrespect them. You know, 'cause they respect my beliefs, right? But it's like sometimes things get carried away, and it's just. I mean, I'm sure people feel that way about me talking about God, but like I'm not throwing it at people, right? But I don't know.
100%.
You should in this day and age now.
I was gonna end it here.
I'm not saying they do, but you know.
100%. I was gonna end it here on the Noah Studio Podcast.
I'm your host,
your host Chet.
And Reindeer.
This is
Boris from the North. Thanks for having me, boys. Thanks for having me.
Want to plug anything before we get out of here? Let them know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Boris from the North, TikTok, Boris from the North. But I keep forgetting which letter I spelled wrong on my TikTok, because like I put a J instead of another letter. I think it's the. I think instead of an H, I put a J or something. I don't know. But like, I'm on TikTok. I'll
put his Instagram and everything in there so you can find it.
Yeah.
Well, make sure to edit it in the video.
Respect.
Also, make sure to go follow me on Instagram at the No Studio Podcast. You can also go in the bio. You can check out the merch, and you can also check out the YouTube where you'll be able to find this and find where you can listen to him and listen to us and listen to him. Can't wait to have you on the next one. Out.
Take it easy. Oh.
Fresh Boys on the track.